Okay, this is your Tuesday/Wednesday video, whatever you want to call it, depends on what time of the world you are. Yeah, I'm in a weird mood. I've got there's something going on tomorrow, which I may or not have a massive change in my life. So we'll see how that works out. But I'm in a weird mood, so bear with me. So I suppose we best do the seventh and next second to last member of the Studio Series Constructicon team, and that is Rampage. And the dog's drinking water right behind me, so ignore the noise. Rampage. Yes, you can get this in yellow, and it's called Skipjack. It's the exact same figure in yellow. Do I want the yellow one? No. No, not really. Just don't. Okay, so let's have a look at it. It's a bulldozer. It's got big bulldozer tracks. It's got the big arm with the bucket attached, which I imagine would pivot there and be loose all the way to here, and it'd be moved by these big hydraulics, and it's all very well nice. And that just puts the weight on the back there, gives it more traction. It's all well and nice. I believe that's how it works. Nice big cab. This is nowhere near in the correct scale with, say, long haul, because the cab's right there. Long haul, you've got to go up a set of ladders to get to it. Just, but it's nice. It's got a nice scoop, except for this piece. And this piece seems to exist. Oh, great. No, I can't do it. To lower this wheel, which goes on these little wheels. Why isn't that in properly? Little wheels here that for some reason aren't sticking out properly. Have I done something wrong? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's nice enough. It's a bulldozer. It's got these bits hanging off the back, which the bulldozers have. Don't think they do. Got this weird piece in the back, which definitely shouldn't be there, and just a little bit gappy. But it's a bulldozer. One thing that makes this clear from the KO, from the official being a KO, which again I didn't get this from SirToys. It's one of the three I didn't get from SirToys, but you can still get from SirToys. So if you want it, go get it. Is I believe on the official that's still black, and possibly this. For some reason on this it's grey. Give you a size comparison. This is a Voyager, by the way, apparently. Siege Impact with the upgrade kit. So, yeah, it's a Voyager. It's fine. Okay, move you out of the way. Should we transform it into possibly one of the weirdest versions of the, one of the weirdest robot modes out of the set? Not the weirdest, but one of. Because the other version of this was yellow, and it was the one that came out with Revenge of the Fallen. And it was that stupid four-legged thing that I'm pretty sure I've reviewed, with the weird pile drivery gimmick that ruined the whole figure. So, okay, what do we want to do? First thing I want to do is get this piece here. This piece here with the square on it and these two holes. So, rectangle, not square. That is on a hinge inside here. And you need to fold that out. Okay, doesn't go far, but just enough. And on this side. Okay, now you've got that done. This piece, which is on a hinge there, you can rotate up. And up. And why are they looking really strained? Sorry, can you see the white in there? Looking really strained. Do you see any of that? I think you did. Sorry, like I say, I'm in a weird mood. I have no idea what I'm doing tonight. Okay, got that done. Now, we want to turn it upside down. And we need to pull the tracks loose. The tracks tab in this end on each side. We need to pop those loose. There you go. And it's, this clip here? I think that goes into that hole there. That rectangle. Pop it loose, rotate them all the way out. And that will allow you access to take this off. It's got that hole there and that hole there. Holes in next to it. Just go onto a peg here and a peg there, like big rectangle tab there, rectangle tab there. Now, I don't know if this is supposed to stick out the back. It wouldn't be that obvious, but I always turn it the other way around, and unfortunately the head gets in the way. So maybe I should do it that way. I didn't have the instructions, so I don't know. But we'll take that and just put it over there for now. Just out of the way. Okay, now we've got this there. This will allow you to move these pieces just a little bit more. Just to give you some clearance, okay? The bits that you untabbed before. It's all clearance, okay? Now we need to get this side piece with the tracks, everything, to move on this pin here. This big hinge here. But to do that, you've got to untab that little curved bit in there. So I get this untabbed. There's a big tab there where my finger is. Goes into that little slot there. And rotate out to the side. The same this side, pop it out, rotate to the side. Tiny little detail, doesn't really matter, but yeah. Things in the way, the tracks get in the way, sorry. That piece there where they're tabbed in, you can get this piece at the top, this little walking platform, wherever it is, rotate that down to cover, and on this side as well. It's not a big detail, but it's something you should really do. Okay, so from this, now we basically just stand it up, turn it around, okay? And to be fair, we're most of the way to the robot mode. A lot of the way is just dealing with these pieces. Everything else is pretty much done. We straighten it up at the big grey hinge here. We can also bend it on that screw there, which is a hinge inside this, so we can sort of give it a bit of a kink for a bit more of a realistic pose. And then here, we just flip out this bit. And that's kind of the pile drivery hoppy thing that he's got. But you might think, well, he's not going to stand on that. Well, that's where this piece comes into play. And if you go underneath, you flip this bit out. I don't know if it's supposed to stay like that, but I've trimmed it a little bit so it'll tab into place for me. Don't know if it's supposed to, but that's what I've got it to do. And you just plug that in. Now it can stand. Yay, standing. Let's bring this up a little bit for you, because this actually spreads out quite a lot. And the dogs are being idiots again. Hooray! Oh, it's nearly 10 o'clock at night. They should really stop. Okay, I'm going to push this in. Don't really need to, but I'm going to. The little wheel. I'm going to lift the neck up, turn the head around. Okay, might as well have a look at the head while we're here. It's fine. All the heads on these guys have been weird, so it's fine. Okay, what we want to do here is these pieces are going to be the sort of like the two inside thumb pieces. This sort of there. This piece on that screw in there. Oh, dogs, stop! Stop it! Ugh. Rotate that all the way around. That's the puppy pestering the older dog. Okay. So that's a bit weird. What you do is you go to this piece here, and see this weird cutout there? See that? You actually split that. Oh, they're going to get on my nerves every time whenever I record recently. Bring that around, and that's another finger. So now it's got 2 fingers, 4 fingers. And the treads you can do what you want with. You can fold them back up, you can do what you want. Oh, oi! Stop it! They're a nightmare, you know. This, pose however you want. That, do whatever you want. It's got a hinge here, hinge there, hinge there. So you can do what you want with it, really. Okay, that's one arm done, and we'll do the same here. So, rotate that out, flip this around. And then we want to pop this loose. Get it to come through. I think it sort of latches in somewhere. I'm not 100% sure, but you can get it to come loose. It's fine. And now that is Rampage in his robot mode. And he's weird. He's really legitimately weird. But all the Constructicons in this team have been weird, and their weirdness is what unifies them. They're like the Terracons, you know what I mean? Them being weird and freaky is kind of their thing. Now, the arms have got the transformation hinge there, in and out. They've got this rotation. They've got a hinge in and out. They've got a rotation just below that hinge, which will, again, 360. And here they've got the fingers that will rotate there and there. This will only turn here, but there's also, on that screw there, this one fights me a little bit. Might need to pop this piece loose. This piece here, it sort of latches in, little groove on the inside there, a little tab stick in there. It does like to latch in a little bit, but if you just pop it loose, you then got a hinge here, so you can open up the hand a bit more. So let's do that again. I'm going to pop this piece loose. This is more for combined mode transformation, but just pop it loose, and that'll allow you more access to this hinge. And you can get all the claws, and you can go over, you can rotate them forward, do all this. He's going to come and get you with his big claws. He's going to boingy, 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 because that's what he's supposed to do. And something I can't really show you that well, because my figure broke twice. Neither of which were deal breakers, one of which I haven't used properly yet because it's for combined mode, but it should be fine, and even if it doesn't, you don't really need it. The other one is I broke one of the accessories. My fault. What broke was this tab here. It's for the combined mode. These two pieces stick together for the combined mode, and I think they're a bit tight to start with, and I forced them a little bit, and it got stuck, and then when I went to split it, it just went. But I've drilled and pinned it, it should be fine now. The other part I broke was, see these pieces here? They are, and I hate to say it, guns for him. Yeah, he's got guns. That one I think is the one I glued, so this is the one that can come out. Basically, it was really tight when I was trying to get it out, and it snapped on me. So the only option I had was just glue it in place, because I couldn't tap it back in or anything. So. But this one I can get to come out. Just tabs in there. I've got it to come out. And you end up with that. Like, that doesn't really look impressive. Well, what you do is, if you look here, there's a tab just inside there. You get that piece, tab it in there, you can go, aha, now I've got a gun, I'm going to shoot you with it, aha. Pew 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 pew. I mean, I guess it's something. It's not good, but it's something. So you can understand why I'm not too upset that I broke the other one. And that was, well, its tolerances. It was too tight, and I didn't know exactly how it came out. I thought it might come out at the top. So I was pulling it in the wrong way, and it snapped. My fault, figure's fault, who cares? It's not upset me, so big tab, and it just slides in sideways. And to get it out, just wriggle it sideways. Don't try and pull it up or twist it or what, like I was doing, because I didn't know it came out. I thought it was just like a round peg. But yeah, this is the figure of all of them I thought I'd like the least. And he's kind of grown on me. He's weird, he's stupid, but he's fine. Yeah, he's alright. Size comparison, SirToys Grapple. Again, with upgrade kit, but shh. Like, if Grapple's walking around like, oh, I'm going to go build something, and this budoings into nowhere, he's going to wet himself and run away. No one's going to want to pick a fight with something like this that turns up. Its arms are like the size of most people's bodies. This thing's a monster. Oh, these dogs, I'm telling you. They're only play fighting. If you can hear that, they're only playing, but they're just noisy, and it's annoying, considering it's quite late. Really? Right, I'm going to call this a day because I'm going to go and deal with them. But this is your Wednesday video, and if things that happen tomorrow have the thing that, well, the effect I'm thinking they will, if they have the effect I think they will, I'll let you all know when I do. I'll let you know when it's relevant. So yeah, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Well, hopefully my dogs will behave. They won't, but hopefully. Bye.